Sweet. So what are our topics for today? Which we
Good
should already have
question.
like drafted out. Okay, so I guess we could talk about new anime that are out. Kill the Kill. Um,
Still haven't watched it, man. I need to
you
see
I
it.
think
you
I
should.
you're the
haven't
only one
either.
that's watched it.
So much
Who, me?
boobage going on.
Yeah,
Are you serious? Like,
I haven't watched it.
I haven't either.
there's like this rebel faction, and I'm not spoiling it for you guys. I mean, it's kind of obvious that there's an anti-group that's against the main evil group of the show, but they finally
Holy
like.
shit, there's a female in that anime? Dude,
What?
spoilers.
Girls in anime?
I meant like an anti-group that's against like the main group or whatever, but I honestly really like it. Like I had my doubts when I first saw it or whatnot because I've never really been interested in Gurren Lagann, and
I
the
love
same
Gurren Lagann.
the same people who made like Panty and Stocking and Gurren Lagann made this, and I was like, I don't know, I'll give it a try. But it's really funny. I like the over sexness in it. Like I think it's just hilarious with all the breast and ass and the ridiculous transformations and how she literally like has these strings covering her boobs and like her vagina and stuff. Like it's
I
really
actually
funny.
watched the transformation. The way her boobs are flying in the wind is kind of awkward. Like, why are they flying? It's like they're
Hold
gonna
on,
fall
I gotta
off.
go look that up now.
Yeah,
Wait.
transformation
Kill.
sequence.
Open, yeah, transformation sequence.
That's the only part I watched, and I'm like, the hell is wrong with your boobs?
You should seriously watch it. I think you might have a few characters. I mean, Hali, you could cosplay this with the way you always have your boobs flying around.
But I'm not intentionally having them flop all over. It just happens.
Sure, Hali.
Okay, I'm watching it right now.
Oh, what, you're watching a transformation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly, with the exception of like Ruby, it's probably, or in Legend of Korra, it's probably one of my favorite animated series this year.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched Beyond the Boundary? That's what I've been watching.
I saw
Okay, that line. Just rip it off and get naked.
Yeah,
I'm sold. I am completely sold. 4 seconds into the video, I'm sold.
It's honestly really good. Like it'll have you laughing the whole way, and like what I really like about it is it like keeps that element from like I guess you could say it has that element from Panty and Stocking with just like the really obnoxious disgustingness, but they really know how to throw down and kick ass. Like you
Yeah.
have all it's a really decent show. I mean, for what it's worth. No, I've seen a few episodes, Hali, of Beyond the Boundary, and I honestly really like it. I kind of dropped off because I'm watching so many anime right now and TV shows and meh, but it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm really into that one right now. I haven't seen the latest one yet, though, since I don't have internet.
Do you see yourself cosplaying from it?
Oh, I'm going to. I'm gonna be I keep forgetting her name. The guy's sister with the black hair.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. Oh wow, that's really.
So I'll
I think
probably
you
be
probably.
her.
I think you pull her off pretty well.
Cause I like I think her name's like Mirai or something. I like her outfit, but I don't like her as a character. It's just
Same here.
the supposedly cute, whiny, but somehow trying to be badass factor I really hate. So I can't like her.
She's really derpy. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I don't like the derpy factor. By the way, I love the coffee shop background noise. I'm not being sarcastic. Like, I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
I can
super
only
hot.
record from the coffee shop.
No, it's actually kind of cool. I think it adds like it's really cliche Korean drama, almost.
All I need is like a really cute senpai to come up to me now. Korean
You're not
drama right there.
I don't know. You're not gonna find that in Minnesota.
Yeah, stop ruining my dream. Shoot.
Senpai don't hang out in the cold.
I always expect Soviet Minnesota to be colder than everyone else. That's why I never moved there.
It's hella cold
Shit
in
ton
that
of my-
wind.
It
Oh.
it is. Like I remember when I first started dating Holly about 3 years ago, and she lived in Minnesota, and it was let's see, yeah, well it was March, and it was like the snow had thawed over here or whatnot, and like we were having some grass on the ground. And I drove up there, and there's like a foot of snow still on the ground. I was like, damn, Minnesota, catch the fuck up.
You know,
Like
we have actually had snow in every month except for July so far.
What? Did it snow in June there?
We still had snow in June.
Oh
but
wow,
July is the only month we haven't had snow in.
that is bullshit. You definitely beat Iowa. I think the latest this state has ever had snow has been in May, and I've actually posted pictures on Facebook when it has snowed in May here.
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous. I am not going to miss the cold when I move down south for sure.
Yeah. So I'm
So
going to Cali.
Holly's sister
Shoot.
texted her from South Carolina. Yes. Oh, what did you say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
I think like before. I think you said something about soon, and then it cut out.
Maybe I just made a sound effect or something like or something like that. I don't know.
It was a coffee person.
Maybe.
Someone who's actually buying coffee, Haley.
Hey, I bought it at home and brought it.
So how's your mother's new baby?
It's okay.
It's new.
I was waiting for you to say it's annoying. It's a baby.
I don't like babies, guys. I don't like kids in general. Yeah.
Maybe not 10 years for me. I'm saying I'll be 37 by the time I have children. So I could say I could safely say that black parenting is like 90% intimidation, 10% ass kicking, because you fear that ass kicking so much you don't even want to push it there. I mean, like it's a lot of times it's like Dijon, you better not do that shit, boy, I'll beat the shit out of you. And that's kind of like just where it stays
Boondocks.
Basically, yeah. Like there's a lot of threatening, so it never really gets to the actual beating because you've already had your ass beat before, you know. And I think
It's the memory of the pain.
Exactly, and I think that's an element that's like missing with like white children in general, because minorities in general beat the shit out of their kids, and you'll have like this white kid in the store, especially Walmart, and the mom will be like, "No, Billy, stop it, Billy, don't do that." And the kid's like, "No, fuck you, mom," and I'm like, "Holy shit, if your ass was black, you'd be dead."
Like I would beat the hell out of that kid.
No
Throw a can at him or whip my food out.
Seriously, I'm like looking at this kid screaming at his mom in a store and cussing, and I was about tempted to take my bet off and be like, "You want some help with that? Like, I can properly show you how to whip the shit out of this kid. I guarantee you won't have issues for like 8 months."
So there is
Minimum.
totally an episode of the Boondocks where he did that. The grandpa like beats a white kid.
have you have you watched the Boondocks? I didn't know you were very familiar with that show.
It's a good show.
No, I used to watch it a lot because I would have nothing else to watch, and I think it's pretty funny.
It's
I'm just
the blackest thing
surprised.
she's ever watched.
Well, I'm just surprised that it's able to be on air with all the stuff they see. It's just really amusing to me.
It is. And people get so pissed off when I call it an anime, and they're like, "It's not made in Japan. It's not an anime."
That
and I'm
doesn't
like,
matter.
"Well,
it has those eyes.
American anime.
I'm like, well, technically
It's
speaking,
Korean animation.
I'm like, technically speaking, most anime is drawn in Taiwan or Korea anyway. So what the fuck's your point? And
I think
third,
it's hilarious.
exactly. And third, like they have, as long as it's done in the style, like I mean, that's what you call it. If it's done in a Japanese style, then it's anime or a manga. It doesn't make a difference if it's actually written in Japan. I mean, because if that's the case, then if you make a Toyota in America, does that still make it a Toyota? Duh. Like so.
Still made by some Asian.
Basically. Ho hum. Your Iowa State Captain America shield, Richard.
What about it?
Oh, nothing. It's just what I'm looking at currently. Well, I kind of minimized everything, and I'm like looking at. This is kind of like a representation of like you guys. I have Evan's pony. We have the brony. We have Halise.
Dude, I love my new pony.
We have Halise smexy face with her contact lenses, and then we have your Captain America shield with your Iowa State stuff on it. Like a complete representation of you people. And I don't know what mine looks like. I think it's my Persona cosplay with me pointing. Yeah. I cannot wait till that game comes out. Let's talk about Persona.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm about to restart going through Persona 4 the Golden for the like 3rd time.
Damn.
I'm actually replaying one of mine, Persona Portable. Yeah. 3 is my favorite out of all of them.
I've watched one episode of the anime and that's it.
Wait,
I haven't
Anime
watched the
isn't a
anime
very
yet.
good representation.
No, what, of Persona 4? Which one? Persona 3 or 4?
4, I haven't
4's
seen
anime
yet.
didn't do a very good job.
I mean, I thought it was good for what it was, but,
Well, I'm still playing through the game, so I don't want to... Because I've been, like, pausing on the game. Because otherwise my life will be ruined, and I'll, start skipping school and getting bad grades, so... I've been putting it on hold.
Hey, I'll admit, first time I got Persona 4 in 2009, I think I played it like 3 days in a row, 8-hour days, just going.
Like, I'm not really big into video games, but it's a pretty addictive game.
I still have to say 3 is my favorite. I would always fall asleep in Tartarus though, so my game time was so horrible.
I kind of like being a little whore in the game, just like being a playboy.
Oh, that's why I like the portable one because you can be a female. Yeah,
And be more
now
of
I
a
don't have to
whore.
hit on all the freaking girls.
Ah.
I disown their asses.
So, the one thing I just thought of today, and it's because I listen to a lot of different Let's Plays, and the ones I enjoy the most. The one thing I've noticed, I really don't like, and I think about it, I don't really know of any big female Let's Players.
I don't like listening to the females. I don't know.
Well, you
I
just don't
didn't
like
listen to-
girls in general.
You
That's
really
true.
hate
To be
women.
fair, Richard, there aren't that many Barbie
I
games.
do only listen to
Have you
The only
seen My
person I
Pony
listen
and
to
Me?
is-
It's a great
Yeah.
game.
a pony one.
No, there's a game called it's like My Pony and Me, and it's like a Barbie game, and there's a couple guys that did the achievements for it. Like in all seriousness, they did the achievements for the game.
That's manly.
Well, of course.
They did the same thing with Hannah Montana.
See, I've only listened to Try Play Walkers.
Jeez, what are they doing over there, Hali?
They're banging things on the counter.
Haley, would you nicely go up to them and tell them that your friends from the internet tell them to shut up?
I wish
But you have to throw in, no, I still don't want anything either.
Because you're yet
you want me to go up to
purchase
them
something.
and tell them to quit banging things on the counter.
I just turn around and bitch them out and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to fucking record a podcast here. God damn."
I don't think they care about that.
Probably not. I had to
It's
bitch
like-
out someone, my landlords today because we have a plumbing leak, like, because we're on the second floor and there's 3 floors in here, and we have a plumbing leak on the above floor. And I went to the office and I told them, like a month ago, I'm like, hey, my shower kind of leaks, in the ceiling. I don't know what the fuck's wrong. I think it's plumbing. Can you send somebody up? So they send, like, fucking Jose over here to, like, fucking fix the damn shower and shit. And it doesn't, or he's like, well, I wasn't here when it happened. He's like, hey, man, I'll be right back. And it's been about a month and he has not been back and he did not fix it. So yesterday or whatnot, I was like taking a shower, and how sometimes like the walls sweat like after you take a shower or whatever, and I noticed it was dripping.
Condensation, yeah.
Yeah, the condensation, and like I saw it like dripping and stuff, and I was like, damn, I'm like the shower wasn't that hot, shit, or maybe it's me. And then the next thing I know, like the whole fucking ceiling just starts pouring fucking water, and I was like, what the? I got fucking pissed off, and the office wasn't open today, so I just bitched them out on the phone. And if they don't fucking fix it, I will withhold rent because you can legally do that. I'll be like, look, fix the shower, or because I straight up told him on the phone. I was like, look, I cannot take a shit because the fucking ceiling was leaking. I don't pay rent to not use my own goddamn toilet.
I think I
So
know
I'm
what we
glad
need
I
to
moved
get
out,
Almar
shit.
for Christmas.
A new fucking
Right.
apartment.
Chamber pot.
A
Chamber pot?
Dude, I would totally fucking use it. I'd throw it right on those little screaming kids outside. Chica tamale!
See, I'm trying to pass my public speaking class. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't talk to people.
Is it because you're shy? Oh, your shyness is killing you.
We had to do a 2-minute speech. In like the first 3 seconds, I felt like I was gonna cry, and I almost wanted to run outside the room. Oh my gosh, it was embarrassing.
You're really good
I
at.
didn't cry.
You're really good at speaking, though. I mean, like in general, I never thought that you would like be super shy. I mean, you handled me pretty well when I was like, buck ass naked when we first met.
Well, I don't know. I sometimes can't think of things to say, so I like ramble the hell on about nothing.
And
And then
it's
it gets
usually
weird.
staring at a big penis at the same time.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
guys,
Vain
if you guys,
penis.
if you guys are on Tumblr, Lee and Richard, you should totally look at this GIF that I just reblogged. This dude just set himself on fire.
Okay, let me log on.
Hey, Amar, that's a real disease. That's a real disease, getting set on fire.
Well,
What an idiot!
he's blowing this balloon up with, what is that, Richard? Like
It's
aerosol
probably just
spray?
aerosol. It's just like hairspray or something like that.
And he's blowing his balloon up, and he tried to pop it with like a cigarette lighter, and the whole room, including himself, just went up in flames.
What a
And
dumbass.
once again, this pisses me off.
Send a link to that, please.
You have to see this.
Look at the last one, or not the last one, the second comment. They say, "Oh, look, his fedora. That's not a fucking fedora. That's a trilby.
A
God damn it."
Tripoli. Oh, I'm so tired of people saying that. Hang on. Did you link it to him yet?
No, I haven't.
All right, I'm putting it in the link thingy. Hopefully, you should be able to see it. It is fucking
Richard,
hell.
I think you're missing the new law. If it's a hat, it's a fedora.
Yeah, apparently it's because people think Target actually labels things right. That's why it's a fedora. Because
Holy shit!
I went to Target and they have
Isn't
stovepipe.
that funny?
They have pork pies now. Okay.
Do they
I was
really?
like, awesome. Yeah, they have pork pies. I go to look at
Finally.
the tag. I was gonna buy one, and then I look at the tag. It says fedora, like in small text, like that's the category it's put in, and then it says pork pie. I'm like, what the fuck? A
Wow.
pork pie is not. It's, if anything, you should be putting felt hat or wool felt hat.
Great.
You know.
Why did I think you were talking about food? The hell?
Pork pie? Wow,
Pork pie.
Lee.
Jesus.
Shut up.
Somebody's hungry.
Sometimes
I don't
somebody
like
wears
pork,
food on
guys.
their head.
Well, no, that's when I'm like confused. Like, what the hell?
No, but like I love how like the fedora atheists have now like they have that as like their official hat for like the people who are the asshole atheists in the world. It's hilarious.
And they're like, it's a fedora. It's like, no, it's a trilby. Fedoras don't have the curve up in the back.
I
They're
know.
flat
They're like,
in the back, and they're
they're
flat
like,
in the front.
Your God's not real. It's like my God's more real than your fedora. Oh gosh. But yeah. The Tribly, it's such an ugly ass fucking hat too. What the fuck is that, Haley?
They're blending something.
You should
Tell
just
them-
walk up to them with your computer and be like, hey, can I record this?
Tell them to turn that shit off.
Just
It's
start
the
throwing
drive-through
a-
people. I should
start
just stand in the middle of the
throwing stuff around.
driveway.
You should put me on the mic and I'll talk in like my most blackest voice and they'll never know it was you. They'll be like, "Where's that black voice coming from?" Or they'll throw out the nearest black person in the cafe.
My brother.
Your brother.
The
he look
younger
black?
one.
Is he with you?
He's in front of me. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm at one table. He's at the other table.
Oh.
You should throw stuff at him.
It's like that.
Oh, I've been throwing my hat at him when I need him. So yeah.
Is it a fedora?
No, it's this weird hat thing. I don't know. I don't really wear hats. It's a weird little thing with a ball on the top.
It's a skull cap?
It's not a
Or
cap, it's
a
like-
beanie?
It kind of looks like a beanie, but it's not a beanie.
Was Evan still there? He hasn't said anything.
I am totally still here.
Hmm.
I just have no comment on the hat ball thingy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a fuzzy ball too.
I hate when my hats have balls.
It's only
I like
one,
my
so
balls
it's fine.
on my trucks and in my legs.
And on your trailers?
Well, yeah, on my trailers. Whoa, what's going on?
Hmm.
What was that?
What?
Or is that I think that's on my side. What the hell? Where's that coming from?
What? What?
All of a sudden, there's a Mazda commercial playing in my headphones. I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's like some dude is driving in your lane. I'm like, what?
Alright.
Mazdas.
You guys see the picture?
She's cute.
It's back again.
Stop looking at Mazda stuff.
It's fun. It's really funny. When we first met, which was I think in June or July. No, August when we first met. she's actually still maturing. I mean, she's legal age, like don't. But she's basically still maturing. So when I first met her, her boob size was like between like a C or like a B and a C. It was like trying to become a C, and within like the past 3 months, she jumped to a D. Like in 3 months, I was like,
What?
I
How old
literally.
is she?
She's 20 actually, and well, she just turned 20. And when I met her, she was like 19, and she turned 20, and her boobs are growing for some reason. Like I don't know why.
It must be the milk.
It's called
She's not
biology.
God damn it, Haley.
She's not pregnant. She's
I
not
didn't say
pregnant.
she's pregnant.
The milk.
I just said the milk, you know? Extra calcium.
Oh, you mean she
No, that's
mean she
not
must
how
be-
it works.
must?
No, you know it can actually because milk has so many hormones in it.
But
It
she's
is a factor.
No, I thought that was chicken if you ate more chicken.
No, it's milk. Hormones. That's why I don't grow. I don't drink milk.
Pretty sure you're already at the size you need to be.
We'll see. We'll see.
Come on, Richard. You're not thinking positively. They can always get bigger.
But sometimes they're a little too big, especially when they can crush cans.
I don't really base my boob.
But then it's
my
a
boob
nice
qualifying-
self-defense mechanism.
I don't really base my boob qualifying off of size. I base it off of the fullness, the plumpness, and the roundness of it. Basically, the texture. Like you could have some really small titties or whatnot. And granted, I really like big tits. But like if you have some small tits, and as long as they're shaped nice, like I'll go for that shit. But if you have big tits and they're not shaped very nice and they're like smacking your knees and stuff, then you know I'm not really gonna go for that. So I mostly go for like the quality, the fullness of the boobies, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But you know,
Isn't that what they all go for?
not all. No, some guys will solely like. A lot of guys I know only like little tits, and some guys I know like big tits or whatnot. Like they don't even go for the quality. Like as long as she has big tits, like they're happy with it. And me, I go more or less for the quality and stuff like that. You know.
As long as they have a good ass, I'm usually pretty. That's where I'm at.
That's right. You're an ass man. I completely forgot.
I'm right there with Richard.
Oh, that's right. Well, we know.
That and they have to like ponies.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's everybody.
No,
Yeah.
that's no.
That is everybody. It's at Hot Topic now. It's everybody. Don't you know the law of Hot Topic? Why do you think Blood on
Okay,
the Dance Floor is so popular?
Hot Topic no longer is on my category of places that I normally get stuff unless something's really cheap because they
shit.
got rid of that pipe, like the pipe entrance that they've had since they started as a company. They got rid of those, like in all their stores.
Well, yeah, it was. People were dying, Richard.
From
People
what?
were getting killed by those pipes.
Basically,
Pipes are probably nature's most least sound construction.
basically, like you know, Hot Topic has just become like a marketing place for MTV. I mean, back in the day, Hot Topic started out as a band tee store to sell T-shirts for like, you know, obscure underground metal bands and stuff like that. And then they started
That's
adding.
when I loved it.
Yeah, exactly. And then they started adding some more stuff. You know, they started adding trip pans and you know music and stuff like that. And then
Do
afterwards,
people still wear those?
a few people do. Few people do. Not a lot of people. I used to have fucking trip pants back in the day when I was in high school. But
Haley, why did you post coffee being made or chocolate?
So we know she's
Dude,
at a
that
coffee
looks like
place.
sexy as hell. Holy crap. I want some.
God damn it.
that looks really good.
Food porn
That
is
would
like
be-
my favorite porn.
I know, right? That would be me if I was food.
Dark and milky.
Say what?
Oh no, rich and dark.
Hell
Rich
yeah,
and
girl. You know how it is. Yeah, but like that's how they started off, and then they started adding like a few obscure things like from sci-fi, and then they started adding like movies, and then now it's just a fucking everything that's popular on the like they have meme shirts. Like what the fuck?
I know.
Like, and Holly always loves to run in there. Like I hate fucking Hot Topic, and she always drags. She's like, they have Doctor Who shit. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna break in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I only go in now because of their Marvel stuff to see if it's on sale and
Right.
if it's in my size. If it's not, I'm done. That's really what it's come down to. They've kept the same style of people that they need to have in there, which are, some of the goth people, but they're becoming a little too seen.
They're not even really goth anymore. They're mostly like emo
They're
kids.
just they're just tattooed punks.
Basically.
I just go there for the Zelda.
I go there if I need to
Of
buy a
course.
keychain, because they have pretty legit keychains. But that's about it.
I buy presents from there. It's so easy to buy for my friends from Hot Topic. Especially because they got so much pony stuff. I will be honest, I bought a big-ass My Little Pony cell phone case today. Because I got it for really cheap.
Are you still gonna paint that 3DS?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, if you find somebody else to like sell it to or something like that, go ahead. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be able to buy it, but I am interested in getting it from you if you still have it.
Okay. All right.
So,
Just
how much? You said 100.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
because the one thing is that just the way just on normal wear and tear,
Mhm.
it has its scratches, and I figure, why not just repaint it? And if I'm going to repaint it, I could try doing that
Right.
the Majora's Mask mock-up.
Right.
That'd be cool.
I trust your work. I mean, you painted Amon's mask, and you do phenomenal work with like props and stuff. So I mean, honestly, I don't really care about the scratches or any what's on it. I just want it for Persona Q. Honestly,
Yeah.
so as long as it's like
You don't
working-
want Persona Dance the Night Away?
Mhm.
as long
Well,
as long
see,
as
I even took a picture of the backing so I could re-detail the back with the proper 3DS like syndication stuff.
right. Oh, cool.
Just because if decaling is easy as it can be, that's what I was gonna do.
Yes, I will join the sickness. I will get a 3DS and break down and get it. This is honestly the first handheld game that I've ever owned in my life.
What is?
A
3DS.
3DS. I've never had one before.
Yeah, I was lucky I got this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten one.
No, I mean, like, I haven't even owned a Game Boy before. Like, I've never, ever had, like, any kind of handheld game.
But guys,
Well-
I'm gonna have to cut out here.
Pourquoi?
But because I haven't eaten anything all day, man. I gotta
You
eat
never
food.
eat before you do
Who needs
these.
to eat
God
food?
damn it, Evan! Why do you always do this?
Because I'm a man. That's why I make promises that I can't keep.
You
Men don't
man,
But
you.
but I've actually got this recording, so I've got like almost an hour of recorded material. So,
Okay.
but all right, I am cutting out my recording.
There. All right.
Okay,
Laters.
bye.
Okay. Luckily, Nikki just got home and she said she'd be on in 5.
Oh, finally,
Okay.
another person. I don't really know her that well anyway, because your friends
Yeah.
suck. No, I'm just fucking with you.
She's pretty cool. I mean, we hung out with her most of RTX.
Yeah, we got to budge lines.
Yeah, we there was a huge line for Ruby,
Just walk
and
over
made
here,
it-
friend.
and we admittedly just kind of jumped in line because we were all dressed up as people for it and for the Ruby premiere, and we ran into her while they were in line, and we're like, "Oh, let's take pictures," and we're in line now.
Yeah, last day too. We got like way up to the front.
Yeah. Because they end up cutting off, and they had like, what, 3,000 people in that room, and they still had to cut off?
Or at least we got front row too. Well, not front row, but close enough.
Yeah. Amar, if
What's up?
anyone, I think you'd probably do a pretty good son
From
You should.
from Ruby.
He's
From Ruby?
cute.
Whose
I
son?
like him.
Yeah.
who's that again? Monkey Man?
He's
Yeah.
a monkey boy.
I love him.
I thought about it, but like Holly wants me to cosplay what's his
Adam.
name?
Adam.
Adam
Adam.
or whatnot. And I don't know. I'll think of it. And
but to an extent, it's a little bit better now because Sun is actually in this first season.
Right. Well, the reason why I don't really want to cosplay Adam is what I was trying to tell Holly. It's like I don't know anything about him other than the preview. He hasn't fucking shown up since that one little skit they had, and I know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I would kind of like to play the villain, especially what's his name? Especially since I have a cane and I know how to do kung fu cane.
Torchwick?
Yes.
Torchwick. I was tempted to do Torchwick too.
Yeah. And I totally know how to use a cane.
Hurricane Katrina upstairs.
I totally know how to do a kung fu cane, which is basically what he does in like the episode, almost like the last episode that they had.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, I don't know. You know me, like I always like to combine martial arts if I can get a chance to with like actual cosplay and stuff. So,
yeah. But yeah. One thing I was planning on doing is, like I mentioned, I was going to sell my my laptop because I want to get a tablet so I can just, because now, like, especially the
what kind of laptop do you have?
I have a Samsung Series 7.
What's in it?
Say that again?
What's in it? Like, what's its specs?
I know it has a terabyte hard drive. I'd have to look at all the stats. I think it's either an i5 or i7.
What year is it?
Last year's model.
I see. How much would you sell it for? No, I kind of need a Mac though, because like I've been doing a lot of photo editing lately, and I really need a Mac.
That's why I love
the one thing that's good about this is that it has a separate video card in it, so it's not just the inboard video card.
Right. Well, it's just that like trying to use like Photoshop on a Windows is a bitch. Like I really, really fucking hate using Photoshop on Windows. Yes. God, I fucking
I've never noticed. When I've used it, it's been fine.
Is that what you use to
Mac
edit your
runs
photos? Photoshop?
Photoshop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. CS6.
Oh, I have CS5. I usually edit in Adobe Bridge.
One of my friends who did the Amon photo shoot, or the Legend of Korra photo shoot with me, Holly, and Kristen, she's actually like, I'm kind of learning underneath her, like, you know, how to do like photo shoots and stuff like that. And she runs Photoshop on a Mac, and it runs like a fucking charm. It's amazing. Like, it's quicker. The loading is better. It processes Photoshop better. It's just a much better. I see why like art schools make you use Macs for like literally everything art oriented. Like it just fucking runs the shit out of it. And I use it on my computer. And I mean, it's not terrible. It's like Windows just doesn't use it to its full capacity, in my opinion. Like it's just so much that's missing from it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, eventually I want to get Lightroom and Apple's Aperture editing. Honestly, I just fucking want all of them just to try them out. I really want Lightroom though. Like that's the next one that I want to get.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Lightroom's
trying
pretty
to get.
nice.
I can probably just get one of my friends to like get it for me if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Before I move, I want to try to do a photo shoot with you, Halil. Like I've never like officially photographed you before.
Oh, okay. Which cosplay or just anything in general?
I don't know. I think I'll think on it because I don't know if we'll do something in the winter because it fucking it just fucking sucks shooting when it's super cold outside. So it'll probably be sometime in the spring or something like that. And we'll just drive up and fuck you, Richard. We'll just drive up and
Shoot, it is cold down here.
Oh my god, Halil, did you just do? Oh my god, Tiki Mick from D Gray, man, that's the best drawing I've ever seen. I love Tiki Mick because he's like my first cosplay ever. Ah.
Oh.
But like
yeah, I was drawing him because I don't know. For some reason I was thinking about D Grayman and I was like, oh, he's my favorite character. Let's draw him.
I love Tiki Mick. He was my first cosplay that I ever did, and like I painted my skin gray, and it was hot as shit, and I got terrible acne afterwards, but it was awesome.
Yeah, he's like my absolute favorite.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. We'll think about the cosplay. I have a few other photo shoots planned this month for like money. I mean, because I'm like doing the side work or whatever because I need money for like a car and moving and a new camera and I just need money for everything. So I decided for a short period of time that I'll be taking in like, you know, photography work. One project that I'm not doing for work is I'm doing Little Red Riding. I'm doing steampunk Little Red Riding Hood, and that's just a
Cute.
photo project I'm working on, by myself or whatnot. Mercedes, Richard,
Was it the other girl that was with
Cass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who's going to be modeling
The
Little
one
Red.
that asked Evan, "So have you ever had sex with your mask on?"
Yeah, that girl.
That's awkward.
And if you're curious about the mask, it's his scarecrow
one.
mask.
Yeah. And then the next photo shoot that I have coming up as a project. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to be doing after this, but or the steampunk Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
I don't really. I want to plan an immediate project, but one that I have out in the future before I move. One of my friends who does Hollywood special effects makeup, Sherry. She goes by Sherry Straw Transformations here. Any of that crazy makeup that you've
the
ever.
girl where you had. Is that the one where you had like that zombie makeup on and then that candy-ish?
Yeah. Yep, that's her. Pretty much. She wants to do a collaboration with me before I move. As a matter of fact, we're actually the next project that we're working on towards the end of the month. She's doing a human. She's doing a human cuckoo clock, and she's basically going to turn Holly into. I know this is going to be like fucking massive ass project. So I'm going to be doing the photography for that, and then we decided to do a collab together, and I want to do Peter and the Wolf. As it like a what's up with her like doing the makeup. So we're gonna have a person as the. If you're familiar with the Peter and the Wolf story, there's Peter, there's the wolf, there's the bird, there's the cat, essentially, and we're taking all of those storybook characters and turning like people into these characters, essentially, and right, and we're not gonna use a guy for Peter. We're gonna basically make it like Petra, which is like Russian for the female Russian name for Peter. It's basically gonna be Petra and the wolf, essentially. And we're probably gonna shoot it in the woods, of course. And yeah, so that's the next project I'm working on. No sexy time.
I think Holly was talking to me about a deer photo shoot.
A deer photo shoot?
I don't know. She was messaging me on DA one day, and she was talking about a deer photo shoot with me or something.
Jesus Christ, is it like Hurricane Katrina upstairs?
Is that you?
Yeah, the chicka 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 chicka, all that.
Oh, I can't even hear that.
My neighbors are stomping, out and about. Jesus.
Kevin, 50% of Kevin's statuses are about your guys' neighbors.
I know.
Like he's always like, goddamn neighbors, blah 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 blah. Like he's constantly bitching about them. All right, I gotta leave at 8:30. I actually did give up like studying homework to do this, so you know me.
I know.
It's fine. Well, I mean, I should have did it earlier today or whatnot, but like I spent the whole day with Holly because I mean we honestly don't really get to see each other that much, so I spent most of the day with her and whatnot. There's a place that I need to take you to. What the fuck? How do you know her? Sorry, I'm looking at pictures about the place I'm about to explain. There's this place called Fong's Pizza here in downtown Des Moines, and they have pretty decent pizza. But what makes Fong Pizza great is the fact of when you take shots, they give you a fighter pilot helmet when you take shots, and they take pictures of you and post it on their Facebook page of like you with a fighter pilot helmet on taking a shot. And
what?
I know it's completely ridiculous, and I don't know how it started. It's actually the pizza's actually pretty decent there, and I have no idea why they do it. I don't really know the history behind it, but Meg's actually been there a couple of times and she loves it. We got drunk there a few times. We actually went there in cosplay.
That's awesome.
So, you and Callie need to come down and visit me and Holly one day.
Yeah, your new place or the place you guys are having now?
I'm sorry? I'm at like the place we have now, if you want. I mean, you guys can come down here and stuff.
Yeah, if we can figure out which day to go.
Right, and if you can afford the gas.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm getting a little hungry now, too.
I just have coffee.
Momo's and Floor, you know Momo. Of course you know Momo. And I honestly think her and Hallie should be friends. Like, they've never met, but they really need to be friends. My friend Momo.
Okay. I don't mind being friends with people.
As a matter of fact, let me go on Tumblr real quick, and I will give you her Tumblr, because, like, she posts things that, like, you, like, need to reblog. You guys have a lot in common, honestly, and I think you
What?
guys,
Me and her?
her and Momo,
Oh,
like Hali and Momo.
okay.
She
You got it.
cosplayed.
You can't
Sorry,
just say you when there's two other people here.
she cosplayed Sasha actually, and it was really funny because she was talking about her car, and I didn't look at the status, and I commented on her status, and I was like, I called her you actually. I called her Hali. And Holly was like, "Why did you call Momo Hali?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" And like, it was too late to delete the status. And I was like, "I'm just gonna go away forever now. I'm sorry."
You know, there is an edit thing, and you could just say you could put an edit in.
You know,
she
you can
already
like
like
um,
she already
you
read it
can
though,
read
and it was
people's
just
edits.
awkward. It was just awkward, huh?
You can read people's edits too.
I know. It was just awkward, so I just decided to. Yeah, I'm trying to find her Tumblr right
Did
now.
Nikki make it in?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
Hey.
here.
Okay, Hali, I'm giving you this link. I'm giving you this link, and eventually, like, I'm gonna like request you two to be friends on Facebook because I think you love each other. There's her Tumblr.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of the same taste in anime. Did Hali
Oh
just drop
no.
off?
I think
Are you
maybe
there,
she's back.
Hali? Are you there? You.
Yeah.
Hali is just like completely oblivious to everything that just happened.
Hmm?
You
Oh
just
my gosh. Okay.
you just you keep cutting in and out, Hali. So I don't know much about you. So you're a Texas cosplayer?
Yes.
Sweet. Awesome. What cons do you go to, by the way? Or like what are good ones besides RTX? That's like all I ever hear about. Especially from Richard.
No, well, that's where I met these guys. No, I usually do the Dallas Comic Con circuit. So,
Mhm.
like, Dallas Comic Con in May, Sci-Fi Expo in February, and Fan Days in October. And then I'm going to go
Mhm.
to A-Con this year. And those are all up in Dallas.
Oh wow. Sweet. I didn't know they had a Comic-Con Dallas.
Yeah, it's getting bigger, too. They changed venues for 2014 to
Mhm.
the Dallas Convention Center instead of the Irving Convention Center.
Right.
So that'll be good because they outgrew it because last year it was ridiculous and the fire
Mhm.
marshals actually almost had to shut it down on Saturday.
Wow. Why?
There were too many people.
Oh, I see.
Like it wasn't rowdy or anything. It wasn't like shut it down because people were like being stupid. It was just massive amounts of people and it was a fire hazard.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that sometimes happens a lot. It's either. Are you still there, Richard?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
were kind
Lee
of.
dropped.
She
Then she
did
says, "What
drop.
the fuck, coffee shop?"
Yeah, she's.
On the well, actually, I don't know anything about you. So where are you from? Same place as Richard or what?
Well, originally I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but like I've lived up here in Iowa for probably about 8 years or so. Like I came up here when I was in high school.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, my dad's from Iowa. Okay,
Oh my
continue.
god. No wonder he left. This place sucks. No, this is actually my last year here. I'm moving to South Carolina because I hated this place. I was originally going to move back to Georgia, but I met my girlfriend Holly, and we're she lives in South Carolina. South Carolina is a lot like Georgia. Few of the things about it I like a little better than Georgia, so I decided to move there, and that's basically where I'll be heading. Um, I've been cosplaying for 5 years now. I originally wasn't gonna get into cosplaying because like I don't know, like honestly, and I hate to say it like this. Are you back,
I'm
Healy?
back. Yep.
Okay.
She's back.
Welcome back.
I feel like I messed up after I clicked your link, Amar.
Sweet. Originally, I wasn't gonna get into like cosplay or anything because, like, I mean, honestly, I'm not really as nerdy as a lot of people think I am because, like, I'm into a lot of different things and like anime and kind of video games are like sort of part of what I am, but like sort of not, I guess you could say. So I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. And my first con I went to was like Anime Iowa, 2009, and that's where I met like Rojas and
I've
a
heard of
bunch,
that one. Yeah.
yeah, a bunch of other people. And so far, I've only gone to Midwest conventions. I haven't been to any conventions down south or on the East Coast, but that's going to change next year. I have
Yay.
Anime Week in Atlanta planned and Comic Con New York. So hopefully
Oh,
we
I
can
heard
get,
that's insane.
yeah, so hopefully we can hit that off. I don't know what I'm gonna do for cosplay because like my mind always constantly changes. But I've been wanting to do some classic anime. Like I want to do Big O and like cosplay
Oh
Roger
my
Smith
gosh. You totally should.
and have Holly do Dorothy, and we might have somebody to cosplay Angel. And then I'm thinking about also cosplaying Marth, but I'm not sure. I really want to
I
though.
totally wanted to cosplay Marth too.
So, have you guys heard about that new anime Space Dandy that's coming out?
No.
It's
No.
on Toonami.
Mhm.
I saw it get
I'm
blogged.
a horrible anime nerd. I'm so behind on life with that.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, I don't watch very much either.
Where do you? I don't really watch so much either, but because I'm on Tumblr, like Tumblr just inadvertently
Feeds you.
informs me of everything.
This is what you need to watch.
Yeah, well, apparently it's on Toonami and it looks absolutely obnoxious and ridiculous, and I just wondered if anybody else had seen it. Oh, by the way, Hali, did you get my link?
Yep.
I'm trying to like get you to like be friends with my
The
other
Momo
friend.
Delight.
Yeah, Momo Delight.
Yeah,
think it's
I'm looking through it right now.
You like everything on her blog, don't you?
Oh. Well, I'm not liking this Brenda song girl.
Really? That's what you have a beef with? It's Brenda's song?
Is she what?
Yes.
Is she too? Is this like Battle of the Asians, Hali?
I like her hair.
That's
I always had a
she's
crush
Asian.
on. I always had a crush
Asians
on
have
Brenda's
nice hair.
song. I liked her face.
I like her face.
Well, hey.
That's all she had going for her was her face.
I think that was a better thing to say that I liked her boobs and her ass. I wasn't trying to be completely like
Normal
Does she have
guy.
any?
Huh?
Yeah,
She's got a pretty
She's got a body.
She's got a pretty nice
an
ass.
Asian.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm glad you said
never
that
thought
instead
to
of
look.
me.
Well,
Just throwing that out there.
You're such a woman
I've
hater,
never thought to look.
Hali.
I just can't like them. He doesn't
Would-
understand.
What do you have
I
against
don't
women?
know.
They're so great.
Okay.
I've never had a problem with women before, Hali.
that's because you're black.
Girls are liking the chocolates this season.
Chocolates in season? Is that what you just said?
Chocolates.
They're
I
liking
don't know
chocolates
how to
this
respond
season.
to that.
Is there a proper way to respond to that?
I don't think there is. It's all a trap.
You trying to say that all the white girls be liking the black men's?
I guess so. Everyone likes chocolate, don't they?
Well,
No.
Well,
we have approached the section of the podcast in which is titled Hali and the D.
But I didn't talk about the D yet. I just talked about chocolate.
oh, I thought you were talking about like chocolate as in like chocolate love.
Okay, we can just pretend I meant that.
Oh my gosh, you totally missed that reference, didn't you?
To me?
Yes.
No.
Anyhow, so you said you're not big into anime. What are you big into? Comic books, video games?
Well, like when I was younger, I watched anime all the time, so I love like Gundam Wing. And
Oh, best
all the-
Gundam ever.
all the older animes.
Gundam's good.
Mm-hmm.
But then lately, I got into X-Men, so I'm like probably actually a year behind now on that. But I used to read most of those series,
Mhm.
and then Final Fantasy.
I love Final Fantasy.
It's pretty, so pretty. And then I don't know. I kind of just like everything, but I don't like uber hardcore go into one or the other. So
Mm-hmm.
I end up with just this like hodgepodge of interests.
Right. Same here. That's same here. That's what I was like explaining before. Like I'm not as big into anime as I used to be. I got into anime when I was like in middle school, and I was a
Yeah, me
I was a
too.
fucking otaku. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was a huge fucking nerd. Like kawaii
Otaku,
desu.
or do you mean a weeaboo?
Maybe I was a weeaboo.
Oh God, why?
Maybe I was a weeaboo. Well, I don't know
Everyone
if
has their weeaboo stages. Don't deny it. Everyone has them.
No.
I. And then
I
afterwards,
think I was
like,
pretty normal. Shoot.
and then, well, I
Hali,
think my.
you still are one.
What are you talking about? I'm like the most normal person I know.
Hey, she's not running around with a yaoi paddle.
yet.
Nah.
God.
Only in my head. I don't need to, bring it out in the open. It's fine.
Whoa.
God dang it, Holly.
Just gonna skate right past that.
I don't need a paddle, guys.
Right. I think the most recent comic book series I've probably been into is the Sandman series, and I really want to cosplay Sleep. Like, he is just... Are you familiar with Sandman at all?
I've heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of what's shown up in Spider-Man, that's really it.
No, not Sandman. I'm talking about, like...
not that, like, Neil Gaiman's
This
series.
is from DC. Like, yeah. And it has basically, like... It's really hard to explain, like, the story, because it's very, like... complex, I guess you could say, but like there's this guy, he's like an angel or like a demigod of like, sleep, and basically he controls sleep essentially, and I don't know, the story would take me like forever, but he has siblings, like he has death, and then there's despair, like he has all these different, siblings, and there's all these trials and tribulations that like he has to go through and stuff, and it's really well written, and I really like in the first one, honestly, is one of my faves, where he visits like the different worlds, like he meets Constantine and stuff like that. It's really good, and I honestly want to like cosplay him like with the crown and everything, and I might have a friend who will be willing to cosplay Death, so
Oh, that'd be cool.
yeah, it's a really... If
I
you
really
guys
wanna
haven't read
cosplay
it...
Elsa from Frozen.
What's
No,
that
I'm
movie?
sorry. I know like Neil Gaiman, but I actually have never read Sandman. But I know like
Right.
of what you were talking about.
Right, which is kudos for that. I can't wait for the next Pacific Rim to come out. I really liked that movie. I finally saw it the other day.
It's so
It was
entertaining.
awesome. Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
That was amazing.
Holly,
Loved that movie.
Yeah?
you should cosplay
No.
Mako.
She's not that Asian, Richard.
She could pull it off.
I cosplayed Mako.
I don't know. We'll see. From
Like-
Pacific
I
Rim?
did
Yeah,
I did sparring Mako. That was fun.
because I want to make Cherno Alpha, and I'm tempted to get stilts for it, just so then I can be a tall Cherno Alpha instead of being this short person that I am.
The only thing I
Your
could
height's-
say is I really like their suits. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Well, their suits themselves are they take a 3D scan of the actors and then actually 3D model the suit, the armor onto them, and then they 3D printed it and then fixed it up and made molds of it, and then that's what they did.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
interesting.
awesome.
So
I
each
can't do that.
well, technically you can. It's actually interesting. There is some like 3D scanning software that you can use with cameras, and even the Kinect. There's some stuff you can use the Kinect for 3D scanning, and then really you just have to find access to a 3D printer.
Yeah, because when I was in LA for one of my internships, I was working with a company called Ironhead Studios, and they were using 3D printers to make the suits for G.I. Joe 2. It's pretty cool.
I posted a Facebook picture, blah, blah, blah.
So we have to go on to Facebook now?
It's just a Rufus. Why are we barking?
So I'm still really confused on how much like traffic my website gets.
Is that your cosplay page, Nikki?
Yeah, that's mine.
I will like it. Wow, you got 500 likes. Somebody's famous.
Yeah, I'm famous. No.
Shit, you got more than me.
Yeah, I never promote
'cause,
mine. It's sad.
Nicole Marie Jean shared a picture because I took a picture with her at Fan Days because she was Namor and I was just as Emma Frost. I was like, oh, I need a picture with you. And then I posted it on her page, and then she later shared it, and then I got a big old chunk of people coming from that. So that's why.
That's always nice to get.
Yeah, I was like, I'm internet famous, yeah.
Sweet. And
That's the dream.
you have 2 more
'Cause
likes.
That's why we cosplay, right? You know.
For sure. Yeah, for the attention. I
To
tell
be-
people all the fucking time. I don't do this. I mean, I'll put money into this just for fun. I put it in there because I want people to fucking look at me. I like
Look at me.
I like the attention, and I usually do get a lot of looks for my cosplays. I mean, especially if you make like a mascot one and you have 2 extra likes. I like you with my regular page and my fan page. So, bye bye.
Oh, what's your
See, this only
page?
happens to me if my
Nappy
boobs are
Chan.
showing.
Let me
Hmm.
post it on here.
Find it.
There's not much on here, and I honestly need to get on my page more than what I usually do. Hang on, let me post.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad myself. I mean, I think I only have like 30 people
Mm.
on
Oh,
my
I post a
on
lot
my
on mine.
personal.
I'm more on
It's-
Tumblr. Like that's where most of my fans are.
2 more for you. See, I don't do Tumblr, so it confuses me.
I
Ah.
tumble all the time.
You're not old.
You do that in real life anyways.
Do I?
Leave.
What?
You fall
For
over,
this Tumblr stuff, it confuses
or at
me.
least fall out of things all the time.
You know, that's unintentional. It's just, you know, bad construction of my outfit.
Or somebody just wants to be a free spirit.
Heck no, that's why the
Oh my
second
God.
day of Weiss, I had to, like, fix everything up.
I know. You've mentioned it.
Yeah. Good thing nothing
And-
happened.
And now I'm like creeping on your pictures, like looking at your cosplay, because that's what cosplayers do. Wow, you're a really good You're a really good cosplayer.
Oh, thank you.
She's balling in the funds. I can't afford to do so many cosplays at a time.
Same here.
I hit the sales.
I'm
Like
always broke when the
sales.
sales happen.
Like the Psylocke costume, my fabric for that, I think I ended up spending like maybe $3 a yard.
Mhm.
So it wasn't really all that bad. The X-23 stuff I all got on sale for the most part.
Mhm.
Emma was expensive.
Do you make your do you do all of your own sewing?
Yes and no. I did, like, the Psylocke one I did completely by myself. X-23, the only thing that's made are the claws, and in the newer one, those are actually made by Snick Shop.
Mhm.
But I did make some, like, balsa wood ones the first time that I liked.
Oh, nice.
And it was actually really easy, and they
Mhm.
looked appropriate. They were sturdy enough, but they weren't heavy, and I liked them. I just wanted something a little bit more snickety looking.
Right.
And then Emma, the only thing I actually made on her was the cape. River Tam I made. I sewed that dress and then bedazzled it, all the little studs.
Mhm.
That was a major pain in the butt. About halfway through, I was like, this was a mistake. Because those studs were a pain in the butt.
Hey, as long as it turns out, like, really nice.
Yeah. I was very happy with it. I need to kind of fix it up a little bit. The seams on the side are starting to come apart. Makes me sad.
Mhm.
Blake, I made everything from the hips up. So,
Nice.
which actually I need to redo Blake because
Her back thing.
yeah, the backpack thing. Like I didn't even notice that until
Nobody
she
did.
posted those. Yeah, I
Oh,
was like, well, like
Where
I
she
saw one girl
attaches
with
her.
it. Yeah, I saw one girl cosplaying with it at RTX, and I was like, where the hell did that come from? And then I stared at the rotational model again, and I was like, there's something silver there, but I don't know what it is. And then he
Right.
finally posted like the picture of it. I was like, oh shit.
It's like just a giant metal magnetic thing where her
Her sword / gun thing attaches.
Finally, my
So I have
computer
to
was
do that.
Yeah, I
acting
gotta fix
screwy.
them twice too.
Well, I was
Shoot.
having problems loading
Yeah.
Facebook.
Well, I finally got some of her other pictures to load. I'm still creeping on your pictures, by the way. Your Jubilee is the freaking best I've ever seen. Oh my god, it's adorable.
Dude, that's a freaking closet cosplay.
Are you serious? That thing is so
I have gotten
cute.
like so much love off of that. I was actually talking to my boyfriend about that. I was like, dude, everyone loves my Jubilee cosplay, and it's a pink tank top that I had. The yellow scarf is
Mhm.
actually yellow fabric that I never ended up using.
Now you
And
gotta
I
use
was like,
for
this
it.
works.
Jubilee doesn't get
Yeah.
half the attention that she deserves, and she's such
Well, it's Jubilee.
a... Shut up, Richard.
Well, Koto Bukiya put out a little Bishojo sketch of her, so I'm planning on doing that one for Dallas Comic Con in May because it's
Mhm.
adorable.
Right.
And then at the time, my hair was short, and I was planning on keeping it short, but I'm growing it out again. But that's okay, because I have a wig. Yay!
Don't you love
Yeah, it's
wigs?
the best thing
Yeah.
about wigs.
So, but yeah, so I'm gonna do some more Jubilee in the future, because apparently people like her.
Are you? You should do the one with the long coat from like the early 1990s.
No, I hate that freaking slicker. Oh my god.
What? It's
I
so
refuse.
awesome though. I
I
love that one.
refuse.
What if your fans request it? What if you had a fan request?
No.
I'll
No,
start.
because you're gonna do it. I'll be like, no. I'm gonna poo-poo that I do it. What if you have a fan request hit? Hey, Kaden. No. I'm gonna hide your comment. They'll never know.
I'll be sure to add a comment onto that comment.
Damn it. Well, that's what Patrick wants me to do too, though. He was like, "You need to do the long yellow jacket," and I was like, "No, that thing is hideous and awful. I'll do her Bishojo jacket. It's yellow and adorable, and
Sure,
doesn't look like poo poo.
We'll make it look unpoo-poo-ish.
Like, see, I want to do this one. This is still very Jubilee. I get to wear all the crazy
Oh, I've seen
bangly
this
necklace
one.
and crap.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
super
wow.
cute.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Okay, I think I like
Yeah.
that one better. I think I might like that
Yeah,
one
they're
better.
gonna do a Bishojo. Well, I'm assuming they'll do a Bishojo statue since they did a sketch.
Oh my god, that is so
And-
fucking adorable.
I know, right? When they put that out, I was like, oh my god, add to list. Add to list right now.
God, that is so awesome.
Because adorable. Plus,
Okay.
I kind of have always kind of wanted some high top Converse, so I'm like, oh, excuse.
Kind
Yeah,
of
I
that'd
think
be cute.
I wanna either find a bag that looks like that, or just make a duffel bag that looks like that. Because 2 reasons: 1, it'll go with cosplay, and 2, I can carry all my crap around in it.
Right.
Yay!
I love the keychain. It's super cute too.
Yeah, with the little Wolverine keychain
Mhm.
on it. It's awesome. And that would be pretty easy to make. Just get some felt and make a little silly doll keychain thingy. So, yay!
You know,
Yeah, that's on the plan for May.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, for cosplay with me, I don't know. It just depends, like, on what exactly I need done. A lot of my cosplay are like a team effort, I guess you could say. Like when I did Amon from Legend of Korra, my sister, she's like, aspiring to like be a fashion designer, and she literally like begged me to like so that she could make it. I was like, yeah, sure, you can make it, and I actually kind of asked her too because I don't. I mean, I can sew a little bit, but like with some of the more complex patterns, like I kind of get like my sister to do and stuff, and she does do commissions. And Richard, of course, like made the mask,
If you have
and
the help there, then yeah.
right, and
That's
then
nice. I only have me.
And then I went ahead and like did the boots myself, and like it was the first time I had ever did like a leather type armor on boots and stuff, so it was really interesting. But I think a lot of times like team efforts on cosplays like really work and like help out a lot.
Mhm.
So
Have you guys seen any sites where they're selling Warbler for a good price?
something what?
I got mine from Yaya Han's site.
I think it's still
'Cause
kind of
that was the cheapest I
pricey.
saw at the time.
Yeah, I have to get a couple XL sheets. So I'm
I
trying
bought it.
to.
I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna use it for a gel for the leg braces.
Yeah.
You know, with as much demand as it is, I'm surprised the prices aren't a little bit lower.
I think it's because there's not many U.S. distributors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're
so
mostly
shipping.
overseas. Hmm.
Which doesn't make sense why we don't have U.S. distributors,
When a lot
especially
of them
because
are
it's
in the U.S.
yeah.
Logic. If someone quit corner that market, we'll be rich.
Seriously.
Well, I think that's why Yaya invested in it because there's not very many.
Monica Lee has started, I think, putting them on her page too. I noticed.
Yeah, the jumbo sheet is like $80.
I know that's what I need. I need like 1 or 2 of those.
I think I got it for like 65.
A
Is
jumbo
it
That's
that
the
sheet?
much
large.
Yeah, I need like the extra large one, not just like the large. I think the large one is $60 and the extra large
Yeah.
is 80.
Large is 55, and then extra large, and it's all the difference is let's see, it's 10 inches by 20 inches. So you got 200 square inches added for her size.
Where's the size on this? There's too many words and no numbers.
Yeah, that's like going to be my worst expense or the most expensive thing I'm gonna have to buy. It's gonna
What
suck.
do you using it for?
I think I showed you. I was making armor for a Dynasty Warrior cosplay. Yeah, and then I have I'm doing an Evangelion cosplay, and it just needs like a few little armorish type details to it.
Are you doing a plug suit?
I'm gonna do the skanky version.
Meow.
The skanky
Of course.
No,
Well, he
because
has to do the skanky
swimsuit
version.
version.
well, it's because I mean the normal version. She's like a freaking twig. I usually cosplay based on body type,
Same here.
so I don't want to be the
I don't.
thin version. I don't know. Well, let me see. I have a picture I can send to you guys.
I'm like, I don't care. I want to be that character. Buy a
Oh.
wig. Good enough.
I kind of do like the design too, because I'm not like pro enough to be able to conquer a whole plug suit.
Mm-hmm.
Be a lot of wasted material if I don't get it right.
Yeah, Holly wants to do Katsuragi and like have me do Kaji, which I wouldn't mind because I really like Kaji. But I really also want to cosplay what's his name, Shinji Zat. He's just such a fucking douche.
Oh my gosh, as he is.
I want Patrick to cosplay a Sun
From Ruby?
Yeah.
Because you convinced him outside because he didn't want to do Adam.
Well, I was like, Sun would be easier vision-wise. So...
No shit, I am so tired of like doing cosplay where like my vision is obscured.
I haven't ever done that, but
Me neither.
You don't.
I have a friend who does like the full-on bodysuit cosplays,
Yeah.
and so she's always talking about like mobility and vision and this, that, and the other. I'm like, why don't you just cosplay things that don't involve you being inside a giant suit?
Right.
Problem solved.
Right.
And by the way, Haley, that is adorable.
Yeah, it's a little risque. I mean, you can't really tell from here. I have a picture of the backside.
It's not as skanky as I thought it was gonna be.
It's pretty skanky.
Well, I think it
Well, I mean,
kind of is.
it is, but it's not. I've seen skankier.
The back is a freaking thong.
Oh, never mind. There it is.
Dong, dong, dong. Wow, Haley.
Yeah. I mean, even my Morgan.
It's by what's his name?
Yamashita?
Little sister? You're gonna be
Yeah.
wearing that?
So,
Hey,
photo shoot? No.
says the person trying to convince people for threesomes.
What?
Stuff
What
like that, but
did
my
you
legs
just
are
say?
What?
No, he's saying something about, well, my little sister is going to wear this or something.
I think she's talking to you, Mark.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking to me. No, I was saying originally I was pretending like I was shocked because like of what Haley's wearing. I was like, little sister, but she's like, this is the same guy that like teaches me about threesomes and all of my weird sexual endeavors that I've encountered throughout my life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was dressed as Morgan when you were giving me that conversation.
Yeah, you actually were.
But
What did
I think
say?
like Morgan was pretty modest because I had like 2 pairs of tights on, so it was fine.
Yeah. Kirsten was kind of worried about her butt in that cosplay. She's like, "How does my ass look in this?" I was like, "Your ass looks fine, Kirsten."
She wanted to show. What are you saying?
I know she does. I know she does.
There's very much a right and a wrong answer to that question.
And it's always the wrong thing you say.
Just don't hesitate.
Well, I mean, her ass did look fine in it. I mean, I couldn't. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
That cosplay, as easy as it was annoying to put together.
Which one?
QB? Oh, our friend Kirsten. She was QB from Darkstalkers.
Did you guys ever get your wings?
I will Google.
I'm actually going to do this cosplay again for this year's detour, and I'm going to have the bottom wings finished. I already finished the top wings.
Oh,
That
nice.
character's adorable.
Hmm?
That
QB?
character's adorable. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I almost thought about cosplaying her too. But I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that tight spandex.
Yeah, I don't really generally do the spandex.
The spandex is kind of unflattering, so I'm like, we'll see.
Sure it is.
I was kind of thinking of doing a Black Widow thing, and that involved, like, you know, a spandex jumpsuit.
Mm.
I'm scared.
Well, you can probably pull it off.
It'll be
Well, I
interesting.
mean, if you're gonna do like, I mean, a lot of people don't realize that like in Hollywood, a lot of those actors don't look as good under spandex as they would like to make you think they do. Like, there's all kinds of fake body
Oh no,
parts
I know
that they,
that. I can do
yeah.
stuff like that in Photoshop that they do. But
No,
at
no, no,
the
no,
same
not
time,
I'm not even Photoshop. I mean, like, just there's things that you wear underneath your spandex to make your body look like a certain way. Actually,
Well,
yeah,
because
those
sometimes it
things.
shows through. That's the only problem.
not if you wear a girdle, a
Who
skin
has money
tight
for
girdle.
that?
Say what?
Who has money for that?
Girdles aren't too expensive. Not if you go on eBay. You can find anything on eBay.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
like
true.
Craigslist.
I've
Let's
never
not to.
actually been on Craigslist.
You don't want to.
It scares me. Like, the stories I've heard scare me, so I've just never even.
Honestly, I've never heard stories about Craigslist, but that's
Really?
just because I don't hang out with the people that would go on Craigslist.
It's a lot of my friends. Like one time, I broke my phone, and I have insurance on it. And one of my friends was like, "You can go on Craigslist." I'm not. I'm like, I'm not having some guy come up like, "Hey, need a phone? Got a phone for you." Like, no, I'm not. It's not happening.
Oh, why not?
Because I like my butthole virgin. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
That was so eloquently put.
You
Well,
better hope Holly doesn't want to change that.
Golf clap.
I only swing one way. And that's for Richard.
Oh, jeez.
Aw, yeah. Oh, man, who wouldn't want a little Latino spice?
Hey, did we ever tell you about how he got the name Spicy Wiener? That's like a nickname
What?
that I have for him. You never heard of that name before?
I feel like I heard this.
All right. Well, we were at Anime Detour. What was that? That would have been like 2012, I think it was. 2011.
That'd be
I think.
2011.
2011. That's when we were all still friends with whatever.
No,
bitch
with
face.
Captain Acid.
Yeah, yeah. So like we were trying to like pick up girls and stuff, and like Captain Acid is trying to pick up girls too, but he already has a girlfriend at the time, and he
He tried going drink to drink with me, and I drink pretty heavily when it
First
can be.
off-
We were
first
doing
off-
like tequila shots and stuff like that.
right. Well, first off, like if he smells alcohol, he passes out. But anyway, they're going to different house parties, and they keep asking him like, they keep introducing Richard as under different like
Different Spanish names.
and they're like, hey, this is my friend Pedro, this is my friend Carlos, this is my friend Jorge. And like Dusty's like trying to sell him like as like a product, and he's like, yeah, he's like fucking hot, he's an awesome guy, and he's got a spicy wiener. And like that's where the name
Oh,
came
God.
from.
Oh my goodness.
And so ever since then, we've like called him Senior Spicy Wiener.
Nice.
Spicy Wiener. So,
That's a good nickname. You should keep that one going, man.
Put it on your calling card.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. You know, change Red Mindless Films title, Spicy Wiener. That'll take off so fast.
no shit.
Well,
Get a
you
lot
mean
of
Red
views.
Aftermath?
And then your tagline: "Get it while it's hot." Got this. This is gold.
Did you major in marketing or something?
Oh man. No. Well, see, the thing is,
No.
I'm like, if I market myself, it's all with all the Red Aftermath stuff.
Mhm.
But like, what surprises me, and I was trying to mention this before, like, Amari, remember last time we talked? Like, I was looking at my statistics for it,
Mhm.
like for my website.
Right.
Like, I have an even steady like of 20 to 30 people that look at my website a day.
Wow.
And I still don't know why or from what.
That's pretty
I wish
decent.
I had that.
I never
That's
checked.
really decent.
But
I
that's
should probably
Yeah, I was gonna say I end up putting in a link to my Facebook cosplay page just to see if I can actually get some answers to that, because they might notice that I added something.
Right. Yeah, but those
Because
are really good
that
numbers,
was
actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let me see if I can pull up. It was back in back in the middle of November. I had a spike of 325 on November 17th.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
That's pretty nice.
Trying to get to my visitor stats. This has nothing to do with cosplay, though. This is a completely
Because, like,
different thing.
Doctor status.
No, this is cosplay. This is your website and your personal well-being
Yes.
of a cosplayer.
We'll put it that way. How do I look at my stats on this? Come on, fat cow.
Because, like,
The
I
reason,
think you go to viewing settings.
today I had 33 unique visitors. Yesterday I had 76. Day before that, 44. Like, I just have a constant, like, pretty good number.
Dude, I get a lot of hits on my freaking photography page. Why are these people not calling me? You assholes. Schedule pictures.
you do photography?
Pet photography.
Oh, cool. Do you have a Facebook page?
Yes, I do.
I
Please hold.
Sweet. I will like your page. I'm a photographer myself,
'Cause you haven't
so
chosen
I don't
a
have a
name
page
yet.
yet, but I will make one. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
There's my Facebook page and my actual website.
sweet. I will like your stuff.
Huzzah.
It's like side stuff that you do.
Yeah, it's one of my part-time jobs. I do that. I work at a veterinary hospital, and I do pet sitting.
So I'm assuming you're into animal husbandry then.
I love my doggy.
Nice.
used to have a dog.
That's really cool.
There's my little children.
And I'm creeping on more of your
Little
photography.
children. Woohoo!
Wow. You make them look so... Sorry, Richard. You make them look so adorable. Aw, look at those eyes.
Jeez,
Like,
Amar.
that's so
Go
cute.
from this one
Sorry.
guy that's talking about, crude stuff and go, oh, it's a puppy.
It is. He's so cute. It looks like a pickapoo. Oh, look at that face. Those eyes.
That's the power of puppies right there.
So adorable.
Just like automatic. Oh.
Oh wow, look at that.
I don't
So
even
cute.
remember what I was going to
Alright,
say.
sorry, Richard,
so
go
you
ahead.
can shove it.
I'm
Which ones are you looking at?
I just kind of just clicked photos and all of them kind of came up, and I'm just kind of scrolling down through them, and the first ones that you did for the Christmas ones, I don't exactly. The corgi one is really cute. I'm sliding all the way back up to the top now. Which one am I looking at? It is the 2013 holiday ones. It's with the little gray dog that's sitting around the little Christmas bells or little lights. He's so cute. Those eyes, they
Oh.
so adorable.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that dog so much. She's the best little model.
He's so cute.
She's so chill. You can just place her, and then she's real lazy, and she'll just lay down, and then you just kind of move her feet around.
Right.
It's like a little doll. I was like, oh, I wish all dogs were this easy. And then the two little dogs right before her, the fox terriers, they were totally spastic unless the owners were holding them.
Right.
So I didn't Photoshop her out in all of them because that takes a lot of time, and she really just wanted the one picture nicely done.
Right.
So the one picture where the background looks a little bit more yellow.
Right. What are you
with the
posting,
two
Richard?
on the red pillowy thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all photoshopped.
Ah, I see. Sweet. How long have you been doing photography?
Professionally or just in general?
In general.
In general, since high school. So.
Oh, nice.
Since high school. I guess almost 10 years now. Is fun.
Right. I'm going to
But professionally, only a couple years.
Right.
3 years now. This is my third Christmas doing it.
Right.
So, yeah.
I've just recently started doing it. I'm gonna post a picture of some work that I did
Is it the
a
naked
couple of
ones?
weeks
Which
ago.
pictures?
Num num num. Let's see.
Scroll up.
No, not those. No, you
I want to see
dorks.
that.
Oh,
I
Do
don't
you?
think she has
okay.
that in her feed.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I don't mind. Let's see.
So that's what ESPN stands for.
Hopefully, you
Penis,
can
penis,
look at
penis,
these.
penis. Did you just see that
Yep.
sign?
Yep.
Right.
I saw that. I was like, that is awesome.
I have to leave in a bit, actually, but before I do, I'm gonna brag more.
Braggy,
Yeah,
braggy.
I
Actually,
probably
not
have to
brag.
too, just because the coffee shop closes at 9.
Shh, coffee shops.
Well, I don't have internet right now, so
That would make me cry.
It
I'm
would.
being poor and homeless.
Aww. I thought you had like an apartment with someone or something like that.
No, I actually moved out. That's why I haven't really been like active on Facebook or any of this kind of podcast stuff. Because I've been packing and moving and stuff like that.
Life.
There's one. And that's the name of the salon, by the way, not a G-spot.
G-spot. Okay, I was kind of questioning
No,
what I'm
no, no,
opening
no.
up.
No,
What
no, no, no.
is going on my computer?
That's why I was like, what? I'm opening the G-spot.
No. It was for a salon. They needed some pics of like their dreadlocks and stuff, like to show them off and whatnot. So I did a few pictures for them. Made a lot of money off of that shoot, actually.
Nice. That's good.
It's a good side job, not gonna lie. That's why I started doing it. Like I needed some extra cash, and I'm like, hey, I have the skill. I'm pretty decent. People like my shit.
I get paid $50 for my pet holiday things, and that's 20 minutes of shooting time. And then
Yep.
just 3 prints.
Dang, I need to get into that.
Yeah. It's
You should get an
it's
SLR
profitable if you can get the
Lucrative.
market. That's the thing too, though. You need to get a niche.
though. Yeah. For me, I do a lot of I'm not really into like the baby photos or like the senior pictures because that's already like so dominated by people. So like I started focusing on like just taking pictures for artists because a lot of artists actually don't really have a lot of they don't really have a lot of I guess you could say people who are willing to take pictures of them, like, you know, hairstylists and graphic artists and
Yeah, to
stuff.
do
So
the
I'm like, hey,
different
that's a
kind of
niche.
pictures.
Right. And I like doing it anyway because like you know, it's different for me. I mean, because I do cosplay photography, so if I do stuff like costumes and crazy hair and
Yeah.
art or whatever, like that's interesting to me versus like fucking you know, taking pictures of babies. Like, no offense or anything, but like that's just not what I want to take photos of. It's
Oh,
boring.
no, that's not my thing. People see that I do pet portraits and they're like, "Oh, you must be really patient. You should do pictures of children." I was like, "No, no, I should not." I was like,
No.
if you want a picture of your child with your dog,
Right.
okay. But I was like, I'm not gonna
Right.
go and touch the family photography scene. For one thing, we've already got a bunch of those people in this area that have pretty much already cornered that market.
Right.
Anyways, for
Right.
another thing, I'm not a fan of spending time with children and getting them to do what I want them to do to look good in a picture. I will do that with
Oh, I
dogs.
feel you. I
are
would just punch them.
children are
Dude.
monsters. Like, they're fucking monsters. Like, seriously. I mean, that's why I don't do it. Like, even like teenagers with like the fucking
Oh god,
senior
teenagers
photos
are
and stuff. Because
worse. Oh my god,
I fucking hate
they're
teenagers.
so
And
bratty
the thing,
now.
they
That's
really
why you
are.
don't take
You
their
gotta
pictures.
smack them
Just leave.
upside the head.
Right.
I would just like
My-
throw dirt in their face.
Well,
done
like,
with it.
I was telling my coworkers, they're like, they asked me because like I went back to school to like become like an English. Well, I'm actually going back to school to become a therapist, but like the degree that I have like can get you a really solid job in teaching, and I really hate working in offices. So I was like, you know, I'm basically, you know, I'm a major in applied linguistics, and I don't really feel like going into like a long story of what linguistics is with people. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to school to be an English teacher. And they're like, so what grades do you want to teach? And I'm like, you know, either like elementary or middle school or whatever. And they're like, why not high school? I'm like, because I would fucking kill them. That's why I hate fucking high school kids. Like one of them fuckers, like I'm still young enough to like get pissed off at another young person and bop you right in the fucking face. Like they'll fucking say some shit and I'll be like, "You said what?" Like it's not even gonna be teacher. Like it'll just be me jumping over my desk and knocking somebody's 17-year-old kid upside the yeah.
Cosplayer goes crazy at school.
It was the cosplay. Beats shit out of 17-year-old. But no, my what, what I really enjoy like photographing is costumes and cosplay. Like I love fucking doing costumes and cosplay, and really anything that's like unique and like out of the ordinary, like just crazy super artistic stuff. And my family, they asked me to do photo shoots. They're like, "Oh, you do all that other stuff. Why don't you do family portraits?" And I'm like, because it's boring. Like, no offense, but
my cousins were getting married, or when they first were planning their wedding, they were like, "Hey, we're trying to keep costs down. Nikki, how much would you charge to do wedding pictures?" I was like, "You do not want me to do your wedding pictures." I was like, "I will do them, but they will not look like professional wedding pictures because I do dogs. Very different thing, and I don't have the lenses that would be for a wedding."
Right.
Like, I was just like, "You don't want me to do it, please, for the love of God." And they ended up getting someone else, thank goodness.
You do
because
not
I was
want
just
to...
like,
You
no.
do not.
No, those
don't ever
pay
take a wedding
a lot
picture.
though. Like those gigs.
They do.
Damn.
I made the mistake. My I didn't have a wedding present for like my cousin, and he was like, "Hey, can you do the wedding pictures and blah blah blah?" And I had no idea what wedding photos were like. And I mean, I'm good enough to shoot them and everything. And I was like, "Sure, I'll do it." Never fucking again. I'm never fucking shooting another fucking wedding. Like, if I ever shoot a wedding, I'm gonna charge like fucking $2,000. Like, no fucking joke. I can't. Like, it was hell. And then I had to.
Yeah,
that's
$2,000.
Say what?
Pricing.
Say what?
People
That's
will
actually
pay
pretty
that though.
common
That's
That's
the
about how
pricing.
much
thing.
they
Like
cost.
I've
One of my
looked
friends
up
paid $5,000
like
for his
wedding
photographer.
photographers,
I guess you
and
have
they
to be
will
there
charge
early
out
and
the
everything.
ass, and people will pay them.
Basically.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But
Ooh, shiny
anywho,
rings.
I have to go pick up Holly from work and stuff, so I will. What time are we doing this again next week?
So she
I'm
went
gonna
in
sign
for
off.
like what, a 2-hour shift?
Okay, folks, I'm signing off. It was nice talking to you,
Yes.
Nikki. Hope I get to talk to you some more sometime.
Don't forget to upload your audio.
Save.
Oh
and
yeah,
send.
for sure. And Holly,
Yes.
all right, take care.
Okay.
It just
Bye.
got really quiet. Did I drop it?
And no running after the D.
What happened?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No time for
Whoa,
that.
not yet. Alrighty. Alright, folks. I'm going to stop recording in 3,
Okay, bye.
2, 1.
Bye.
I'll see ya.